Welcome to Playtime with DragonFire. I am DragonFire. Welcome to episode 2 of Conan Exiles. Last we left off, we just finished building a little house here with a roof. We're going to have to do a little bit of resource gathering. We're going to look around the river a little bit and do some exploring today. First off, I would really like to thank everybody that jumped on board to this playthrough. I've had a lot of subscribers join us this past week. It's very enlightening. It's definitely appreciated. Let's go ahead and get started here. Let's take a quick peek. We have only discovered, well, where we started, and we ran to the river here. I am level 9. I still have 2 points to spend here. Right now we can't carry hardly anything, so let's go ahead and boost up encumbrance. Now go over to feats here real quick and take a look. We've got 8 points left to spend, so I can build enough to survive out here. We are going to need to increase our weapon capabilities here soon. Swords are okay. I think I want to go with daggers, because we can put some bleed on the creatures and the enemy. Alright, we're not going to do any more decorations. Survival. Actually, I want to unlock beds. I'll show you why. I'm going to unlock torches. Let's see here. I do want to get to level 10 to be get our blacksmith, so we can make some furnaces. Get building up some more resources. Let's see, weapons. Again, we just took daggers, which will be our mainstay for a little while. Alright, so we'll do that. So let's go ahead and see if I can't make the daggers we need in order to make them. Some branches, some stone, and some twine. I think I can make the twine. I need one more branch, it looks like. So I can make some twine. We'll get that going. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a branch. There's some branches. Alright. So we'll step inside here. Now we didn't build a box yet, which we want to do that. Again, before I do that, let's take a quick peek. In the upper right, you'll see store goods. So we need to build a box to be able to do that. Need to use a torch to get past that journey step, and then scout an exile camp, which we'll do that here pretty soon as well. First, let's get something to help protect ourselves. We also want some more twine in order to do the wooden box, and we do want to make a bed. We need a little bit more in the way of hide. The reason why we want the bed, and I will show you that as we move, but if something were to happen to us and we were to die, we can spawn at the bed, but a bedroll we can place down while we're running around and be able to spawn out near where we are adventuring without having to come all the way back to our hut. So now I have quite a bit of fiber here. So with that, we will go ahead and build our box and a bed real quick. Alright, so we've made the bed and the box. So I wanted to show you this. When we place this, I'll just set it over here in the corner. You update your spawn point. You complete your journey step. And of course I go up a level. And then a little box. What we'll do, actually before I set the box down, watch this. We'll pick up the bedroll here. Fiber bedroll, return to inventory. So we'll set the box down. We'll put it right here next to the door. We'll go ahead and store some of this stuff. Another journey step taken care of. Throw some seeds in there. I don't need to carry those. I just happened to get enough hide to make the bed. Alright. So now I have the bed, not the bedroll, well, yes, the bedroll, the fiber bedroll. I now have the fiber bedroll in order to use that when we go out adventuring. I do have my daggers. There we go. So with that, let's go ahead and move along a little bit here. I'm going to first head over in that direction. I know there's some people up here, but I don't know if it constitutes an enemy camp. Give me a second. I'm just going to run right over there on the other side of the river. Alright, as we reach shore here, you'll notice we've got a lot of aloe over here. And we definitely want to grab this. This will help keep us alive. So I've gathered some aloe. We'll take a look down here in your crafting queue. We got weak aloe extract. I'm going to make 3 for starters. Get the aloe off the list there. Come to think of it. There we go. Created a potion. That's another journey step. It wasn't on that quick list up there at the top, but it's on our list. So we'll grab some more. Now there's a croc over here. He doesn't seem to want to pay attention to me. Well, let's go find out. I dodged. Got him on a bleed. So the first attack is a left click. That's a light attack. That actually usually slows him down. And then the right clicks were harsh attacks. That leads to more bleed. Daggers tend to lead to a lot of bleed to begin with. So we'll go ahead and see if I can't get something useful out of him. Also, while I was getting closer to the croc, I scouted that camp up there. Well, I didn't scout the camp actually. What I did was I saw the encampment. So the narrow neck span. In order to scout one, we'll have to get a lot closer. So I think what we'll do is we'll head up and take a peek. Well, we are real close to the camp right now. So what we have is one archer. You can see a bow on his back. So we'll go take him out and we'll scout the camp. Whoa, and we got another guy over here too with a shield. Okay, I definitely want to survive here. I'm gonna have to drop. That was a little more than I expected, but I'm also only level 10, so I'm not... Oh, 12 now. Gone up a couple. Ooh, mushrooms. There are uses for mushrooms, which I don't have uses for them yet. So we'll have to wait a moment. Alright, so if you notice, I'm missing almost 30... Well, I'm sorry, 71 hit points. So I will drink down one of these potions. Fully healed. I'm going to go ahead and get making more because I'm going to need more. Now, I wasn't even able to kill one of them. It might be a little bit tough for me at the moment, but let's find out. I'm doing a bleed on him, and he just passed away. Awesome. Drink down another potion. It's now the archers, and he's going to be the tough one. I have to get to him. Dodge. Awesome. They're pretty tough at this level, but let's see, I'll take that. Hey, why not? Let's take that. It's a little chest piece. There, I put on a light armor. That's another journey step that was needed. That will provide a little bit of armor. I'm going to take the glass, so I don't have to necessarily make any. There's a dancer. Oh. Dancers are good because they will help eliminate corruption as you get it. I don't think I need to come up here for much other than to show you. Alright. So let's go ahead and continue along our path here a little bit. I am going to see if I have any food I have to eat. So I'll use some bugs. Slow heal. Take care of some hunger. Down here, usually, there is a spawned character. There she is. She is not all that easy. She is a kind of a special thrall, or NPC in this case. You cannot knock her out, I believe, when it comes time to try to find thralls. There's another camp over here. Let's go take a peek. I want to see a few places here. There's a couple archers. If there weren't a couple archers, that would be easier. So we'll avoid that. Alright. Our adventures today aren't going to take us too far because, again, I'm only level 12. We really need to work on getting some supplies. So, over here, I see there is a node of iron. So we'll grab some of that. Gain another level, that's nice. Mine an iron node. Alright, I'm safe for the second. Let's go ahead and up our attributes. Vitality will help keep us alive a little bit longer. We got agility, which will allow us to run further. I still am going to need to carry more. I'll get it to the point where it now costs 2. I will help boost our vitality a little more. And our strength to do a little more damage. And of course I want our survival, I want to get to raw and bloody, so we don't have to cook our food when we're running around. So the iron nodes will come in extremely handy as once we get a furnace. So I am going to just gather some supplies and head back to the encampment. We'll see you there in just a moment. Alright, and I'm back, and it looks like another imp is messing with the kappa over there. He's trying to get the little kappa, and the mommy kappa's going, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mommy kappa gave up. I will have to help out the baby kappa. Yeah, maybe she'll leave me alone and let me live in peace over here. I am going to need to put a door on this just in case one of those imps decides to wander over this way. Alright. And grabbed a bunch of supplies. I did put them in the chest. Alright, just give me one moment. I'm going to get everything all set up, and I will show you what I've got going on here. I've gathered some stones, got them all set up here. Went ahead and I made a couple more weak aloe potions. I got them going on here. So, I did level up, so I do have some more feat points available to me. What we want to do here is go to survival. I want to get the blacksmith feet so I can make the furnace, because then we can make these items here, which again just keep advancing what what we know how to make. All right, so I'll learn that. I'm also going to need carpentry so I can make shaped wood, and that will then also give us access to make more things. Iron tools utilized once we make the blacksmith bench. That'll help us make better tools, be able to harvest more. We're going to need the tannery so we can make leather, so we can work on making armor. And at this point, we are running pretty well on our feat points. We have a bunch left. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and get the thrall taker, which will give us the ability to make a lesser wheel of pain so that we can capture NPCs walking around the island or the exile lands. I do want to get a better weapon than the stone ones. We won't be there just yet. I'm going to go ahead and unlock shields because we're going to need to be able to do that. Now, because I do have DLCs, I have every DLC out there. I do have the ability to make these designs. They are not super. They're hardly better than the basic ones. I will be able to make these targes as well. Let's see. Gonna need to be able to make bows and arrows eventually, so we'll go ahead and do that. So armor, I want to be able to make some better armor, so we're gonna do that as well. Alright. Let's see. These will help when we start needing them for nighttime, but at the moment I've just been freezing the daylight so that you guys can see what's going on. For right now, we will turn that on at a little bit later time. So, alright, I can make some roofs, fences. I don't know if I can make the doors yet. Can I make doors here? I can make doors. Alright, I need to make a simple door. So let's go ahead and see what we can make now that we've spent all that on defeat points. Here's to make doors. Alright, I'll need some twine. So I've got twine. I'll just make that simple wooden door. That will keep the imps out. We'll come down here. I want a furnace, so I need 500 stone. I don't have enough. Okay. So we'll do that. We're going to need a lot of stone. So the armor's bench, I can do a little bit. I'm still going to need more supplies, so I will be right back with some more supplies. Okay, I'm back. So, I did a lot of gathering. As you can see, I have a lot of wood and stones. I made a little bit more twine, and I've got some bark, and now I have our door. So let's go ahead and put our door up first. Now there's a front and a back to the door. Notice the door has a handle on the right. If I flip it, there's no handle. I kind of like to have the handle on the inside. It makes the door look nicer on the outside. Alright, so now, with those supplies, let's go ahead and build what we need to build. So there's the furnace. We're going to make a tannery. And you can just work on these and stack them right up. Actually, we want the tanner's table as well, if we can make that. There we go. And then the carpenter's bench. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We are going to want the armorer's bench if we can do that. Alright, so let's work with that right now. Let's go ahead and furnace. Now, in here, since this is a player versus environment, we can utilize the furnace outside. We don't need to have it on the inside. I actually am going to set it off the porch here. Okay. We will need a little bit of wood for that as well. We'll give it, pull off 85 of those. We're going to start cooking up our iron. Alright, I'm still building some other things. That's good. Come back inside, hit E to open door, E to close the door. Alright, so we're just going to put the armor's bench right here. Put the tannery, which is pretty sizable. See if we can squeeze that into this corner here. Not sure I can. Ah, yes I can. There we go. Whatever bark we have left, we'll put in there. We don't have any... Oh, let's show you how that works. We'll grab the hide. Over here. Put the hide in there with some bark, turn it on, and it'll strip it and make leather. Its byproduct of making the leather is also tar. And there's the tar, which we will use later. So I just gained another level. Alright, here we go. We'll go ahead and put the armor's bench over here as well. Just block that window a little bit. There we go. There's an armor's bench. Then I also have the carpenter's bench. So we'll go ahead and... Oh, I held shift while I was trying to walk here and raise the bench. So we'll just shove that in the corner. I'm going to take all the wood we got left going here, and I'm going to make it into shaped wood because we are going to need a lot of it. So I hit that. Now the tanner's table will take different types of leathers that you find, so, or hides, like the reptile hide or whatever you find. Here they all are. And it'll break them down into either hide or heavy hide, thick hide. Alright, now the other thing I want to do is I'm going to take that stone I've got, and we're going to go ahead and cook that up and make some brick, because we're going to need that eventually too. I'm going to grab this iron bar and complete a journey step. Obtain an iron bar. I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. We still need a blacksmith bench. So if we look up blacksmith, I can type here. There we go. Oh, I'm at the armor's bench. I don't want to do that. So back over here. Blacksmith bench. So I'll need 250 stone and 50 iron bars. I am not anywhere near doing that just yet, so I will store those here. Take a look. So I got some feral flesh. I'm going to need to make sure I got some food. Put that in there. We're going to need more wood. So with that, I'll be right back. Alright, while I was out, I grabbed a bunch of other resources we need as well. I got some stone, some wood, and of course that brings up some branches. I also grabbed some bark, which actually resulted in some resin, which is nice. What I also wanted to show you real quick with the tanner's table is plant fiber. If you come up here, you don't have to do this in your own inventory anymore, so you can go ahead and click that and it'll make your twine. You can also get vines and turn that into twine. Alright, so I did grab some more bark. We don't have any more leather to make, but now the resin, there are many different uses for resin. We'll get into that later. For right now, I'm just going to store it in the carpenter's bench. They're still making some of those, so that's alright. So I did also, with mining the stone, was able to find some more iron as well. So we are working at getting some. We're going to have to go find some more nodes. Alright. So I think with that, I'm going to do some resource gathering on my own. I'll do that off camera. When we come back to the next episode, I will have a lot more supplies for us to work with. And I'll show you more of the fun stuff as opposed to the monotonous resource gathering. Which, can get that way, but it's also fun because it entails adventuring, looking for places to find it. With that, we'll call that the episode. Thank you to all of my clan members for your support. You are such wonderful people. If you'd like to join the clan, there is a link in the description. Click that for details. There are 2 videos on the screen. Click one to watch next. Thank you for allowing me to share my playtime with you.